Hey, welcome back everyone. So I just finished the complete series of Diarra. I think that's how you say it, Diarra from Detroit, right? On BET Plus, it's a BET Plus original. And I just want to know, I have not heard anyone talking about this show, and to me it has everything that's in the makes of a hit TV show. For one, it's a comedy mixed with some drama and a whole lot of mystery. All right, if you're one of those people where you like a good mystery, a good murder she wrote type of Monk, Matlock type of thing, but you want to laugh and kiki as well, this is definitely the show for you. All right, so of course, Diarra from Detroit takes place in Detroit. We got some heavy hitters on here too. Morris Chestnut plays the wife. Wow, the husband of Diarra. Felicia Rashad is in this. That guy, I don't know his name. I think he used to play ball back in the day. But the cast is greatly assembled. And if you think about the plot is extremely creative. Like, she's in the middle of the divorce, right, from her husband, still technically married, but they're separated. So she goes on a dating site to, find a date. And so they have a nice time, they hook up, and then he just ghosts her, right? She has it made up in her mind that he did not ghost her, something happened. So we go down this rabbit hole of finding out that he is the missing child from a 1995 missing persons case who has come back as an adult. We got this big Russian dude who's found naked, ends up getting shot. There's so many levels to this. It's crazy. She has a friend who I think they started off as friends but drifted apart, but came back. She's like her side. I hate to call people sidekicks because it makes it sound like they're lesser than, but she's like her partner in trying to figure all this out, right? So the whole 10 episode series is basically about her putting all the pieces together to find out who took this little boy, what happened to him, did he die. There's all these different, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did get a little confused because there's so much going on, like, and that's why I feel like it's written very well. It's not just some slapstick comedy thing. And Diarra, which that's the character's real name in real life, this is the first thing that I have seen her in that I know of, right? She stars in it, she's written it, wrote most of the episodes, and I want to say she produced it, but she goes in the same category, and I'm definitely not trying to take away from her talent by comparing her to Issa Rae, but I identify a lot with, and I hate to use the word trope, but I'm using that because so you can get what I'm saying. The awkward black girl, weird black girl thing that Issa Rae has, that this woman Diarra has, because it's real. That's how I am. That's how I felt. I felt, unfortunately in a black community, we do put ourselves in boxes. Like, you can't be weird in a way that's not quote unquote black. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you watch Diarra from Detroit, you'll get what I'm saying. That you're kind of weird, awkward in a way. Being a black introvert is something else too, because even our own people feel like, you're supposed to be, you go to a party, you're supposed to be loud talking, slapping fives, and it's like, I'm not like that. I'm kind of laid back, chill in the corner or whatever. I act kind of, it's hard to explain, but when you see it, you get what I mean. So I do appreciate, and that's the good thing about these streaming services, is you get a lot of different content. There is something for everybody. You can definitely find your tribe on any streaming service. But this right here, and we can take away the race thing, the gender thing. I think this show is just good for anyone that likes good TV, because I feel like it covers a lot of bases. You know what I mean? I also want to talk about going back to gender and all that. One of her friends is a gay black man, right? But he was masculine, and we don't see that much either. Like, usually when we see gay men, they're extremely flamboyant and feminine, and not all gay men are like that. Like, there are masculine gay men that are not super, no shade to them, but I'm just saying it was good to see a gay man that does not fit a stereotype of a gay man. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like this show checked a lot of boxes with, if you're trying to see some different stuff. And like I said, I love the casting, and I love when A-list actors, really high-end actors, high-end actors like Morris Chestnut, Felicia Rashad, give projects like this a chance, because his role was good too. He stayed by her side. It was kind of like a semi love triangle between her husband, and then this guy Danger, which the episode he came on was the first episode. It was hilarious because he was robbing her house and didn't know he lived there, and it was like, Diarra, what's up, girl? And I was like, what is going on? And he is a fine piece of man. I was like, oh my God. So we kind of have this vague triangle between her husband, and him, because she kind of falls for him a little bit, and we find out he is really intertwined with this mystery of this missing child, dating all the way back to 1995. Like, in 1995, when he was a kid, he was involved with it as well. So I love it. Like I said, I'm surprised nobody was talking about it. I saw a few months ago where it was being advertised, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check that out. But there's so much on streaming services, it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I took the time out to watch this again. I think BET Plus is still running a special where it's like $2.99 for a few months, and then it goes up to, I was paying a 10 at first before I canceled it. Then when they were talking about some $2.99 only, it's commercials added. I think the $10 is without commercials. So right now, if you go in there, I think they're still doing the Black Friday. But I think everybody's still having Black Friday deals this weekend. So check it out if you want to see it. Diarra from Detroit. And I'm also going to check out some other stuff she's done, because like I said, it feels good to see someone I can totally identify and understand with. And I have said this before, I don't feel like everything needs to be diversified. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, to see it, it does feel nice. You get me? I made a video on that if you go back further in my catalog about, matter of fact, it was a video talking about Tim Burton. If you go back and look at that, I talk about how, it can go a little too far sometimes with that. But anyways, man, check it out and let me know in the comments, what do you think? It's a 10 episode series, so it's probably gonna take you the whole weekend if you have nothing to do, if you're off, to watch it. It's about 40 minutes per episode, so let me know what you think. Shout out to my 90 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well who are not subscribed, but you can by hitting that button for me, all right? Peace and blessings to you all. Until next time.